In stark contrast, the White House is proudly promoting its economic achievements and a renewed commitment to America. First policies, underscoring the growing divide in priorities between the two parties. Breaking news today.
Hello and welcome to That News Show, where we discuss the latest facts, fakes, and hypocrisy as reported by the legacy media. Let's roll the tape.
As two prominent voices on the left, Jeffries and Ocasio-Cortez spent hours on the House floor, not engaging in substantive debate, but rather expressing vehement opposition to a bill designed to benefit American families. Fox News reports a significant shift. The White House has responded sharply to Hakeem, Jeffries and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, highlighting a visible fracture within the Democratic Party. Meanwhile, the Democrats appear consumed by internal conflicts, more concerned with political posturing than with practical solutions. This administration aims to meet those expectations, which explains the desperation among Democrats to thwart its efforts. Also, the media often portrays these events with a bias toward the left. The truth resonates with the American public. People are exhausted by the ongoing political drama. In stark contrast, the current White House prioritizes tax relief, border security, and the interests of American workers. They demand tangible results over empty rhetoric, seeking a government that advocates for their needs rather than those of global elites or special interests. This internal discord suggests they have lost sight of their foundational purpose, to serve the nation, not merely their personal ambitions. You're in for a treat.
He supports insecure borders. He supports basically putting millions and millions of people out of work because of the biggest tax hike in history. Talk about losing health insurance and deals with the devil. This position that the Democrats are taking is completely economically indefensible. And they haven't, think about it this way, they haven't had one person vote for the bill. And so they're all on the record now saying, hey, you know what? Your overtime, I want to tax it. Your tips, I want to tax them. Your Social Security benefits, I want to tax them. Your border, I want it wide open. I just can't believe that the party has fallen so far away from the party that, Bill Clinton, back when he said that the era of big government is over, well, now it's like the era of socialism has taken over the Democratic Party.
The American people deserve more than mere performative stunts and obstruction from their leaders. This shift towards the socialism Bill Clinton once cautioned against shows a party that has lost its direction. While Democrats criticize what they consider the largest tax cut for the wealthy, the facts tell a different story. Democrats continue to advocate for policies that harm working Americans and compromise our national security. We are witnessing a shift back to policies that prioritize American workers and families over global elites and special interests. It's revealing that the Democratic Party, historically the advocate for working people, now uniformly opposes policies beneficial to the middle class. The claims of tax hikes and lost health insurance from the opposition do not stand up to scrutiny. This stark turnaround from the previous administration, which allowed over 60,000 illegal entries in just 1 month, exemplifies effective border security, promises made, promises kept. The contrast is clear. Republicans are delivering growth, security, and opportunity, while Democrats adhere to an outdated big government approach that discourages work and encourages dependency. Not a single Democrat supported the bill, effectively endorsing higher taxes on overtime, tips, and even Social Security benefits for millions of Americans. The Republican bill has eliminated federal income tax on Social Security benefits for seniors aged 65 and older, directly benefiting those who need it most. Since the beginning of the year, over 2 million jobs have been created, inflation is under control, and real wages are increasing.
So is it your prediction at this hour, as we watch this ongoing speech, and lots of water to get him through it, that this will ultimately make it to the president's desk?
It's going to 100% make it to the president's desk. We expect that it'll pass today and that there'll be a big ceremony at the White House tomorrow.
This represents a critical moment not only for this administration, but also for the country's economic and social policy direction. Also, the mainstream media often downplays the dysfunction within the Democratic Party, focusing instead on protecting favored politicians while ignoring the tangible benefits of recent policy changes. Tomorrow's ceremony at the White House will symbolize more than just a legislative victory. It will mark a decisive shift in prioritizing American interests over global ones. As the bill progresses, it's clear that the fight extends beyond mere economics to who defines the future of the country, entrenched interests or hardworking Americans who deserve a fair shot. The partisan divide is stark. Absolutely, this package is expected to reach the president's desk soon, with the White House preparing for a major ceremony tomorrow. Democrats have resorted to marathon speeches and performative stunts in a desperate attempt to delay a bill that genuinely addresses the concerns of everyday Americans. On the other hand, Republicans are making good on their promises of economic growth, job creation, and emphasizing American sovereignty. The Republican-led bill, addressing tax reform, border security, and healthcare changes, highlights the ongoing debate between prioritizing American workers and appeasing global elites and special interests.
There isn't even a second place that's close because it's going to create so many jobs. It's going to add $10,000 into the pockets of the typical American family. It's going to put millions and millions of more people to work. And it's going to help seniors who want to make a little more money than their Social Security is giving them right now work a little bit part-time and have more money in their pockets.
Further, while Fox News effectively highlights the impact of tax reforms on American families, it could improve by offering more complete coverage of policy debates. Ensuring that both sides of the argument are thoroughly explored would enhance the objectivity of their reporting and provide viewers with a fuller understanding of the issues at stake. Fox News excels in engaging viewers with interesting narratives and uses robust sources and expert opinions to offer in-depth analysis. While Fox News often provides detailed economic data, such as job creation numbers and inflation rates, its reporting can sometimes disproportionately reflect Republican viewpoints, potentially neglecting Democratic perspectives. Notably, the elimination of federal income tax on Social Security benefits for those aged 65 and older significantly aids those most in need. The coverage of these developments by media outlets like Fox News warrants scrutiny. Still, there is a need for a more balanced presentation that includes diverse perspectives, particularly from independent economists who might provide a more nuanced understanding. This America First approach marks a clear departure from the past, highlighting the stark contrast between Republican and Democratic visions for the economy, where Republicans focus on job creation and economic growth, and Democrats emphasize social welfare and distributional equity. This trend benefits not only the typical American family, but also allows seniors to supplement their Social Security income through part-time work. This divide underscores the ongoing debate about the future direction of the country's economic and social policies.
Thing. You might have seen that the president tweeted that Waffle House has taken off the surcharge on eggs because even egg prices have gone down, despite coming in with the avian flu problem that we inherited from Joe Biden.
All right, so leave us off with a thought here. As I can imagine, there are lawmakers who are still watching Hakeem Jeffries on the House floor. He's still going.
I can't imagine anyone still watching.
I mean, well, we've got to cover it. We came in today, right? It's July 3rd. There's got to be some planes to catch.
In the political arena, while lawmakers like Hakeem Jeffries deliver lengthy speeches that often criticize Republican policies, these are perceived by many as more performative than substantive, underscoring the deep partisan divide in Washington. This demonstrates the resilience of the American economy and its capacity to adapt to challenges like the avian flu outbreak. In conclusion, Waffle House's decision is more than a mere business move. It symbolizes the ongoing recovery in the food sector and the broader economy. Reflecting on Waffle House's decision to drop its egg surcharge, consumers can feel relieved amidst the rising food costs exacerbated by the avian flu outbreak. This development highlights the impact of the current administration's focus on domestic economic stability and reduced regulatory burdens, fostering a more favorable business environment. The story of Waffle House's egg surcharge removal also metaphorically represents the broader economic trends affecting American households. Monitoring how these economic trends affect household finances and consumer behavior will be crucial, especially in light of ongoing political debates over economic policy. The elimination of the egg surcharge serves as a concrete example of how improved economic conditions benefit everyday consumers. Can you believe this? This raises a critical question. Will we continue to embrace globalism, or will we opt for a future that prioritizes America's interests? Reflecting on the state of our nation, it becomes apparent that the Democratic Party's internal conflicts reflect a broader issue, a detachment from core American values. In contrast, the current administration is committed to restoring America's strength and sovereignty. Leave your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's keep holding them accountable. Good day, good evening, and good night.